I'm sure there's a lot of startups listening in as well. So what happens after a first meeting in PepsiCo? If the startup is there pitching, doing a good conversation, really like having a nice innovation, what happens next?
So I think maybe it's worth talking a little bit about the model at PepsiCo Labs and how we operate across the business. So PepsiCo Labs is essentially the tech venturing and innovation arm for PepsiCo. What we do is we work with the different functions, procurement of course being one of them, to first and foremost understand the business needs. So it's essentially in-depth strategy work. We're part of the strategy and transformation team to really understand the pain points, what they're doing, how they're doing, what's working and what's not. And only after we have a very clear briefing and understanding of that, we start to scout and meet for solutions. So we're very focused on the problem to solve, like I mentioned earlier, and then we start looking and meeting with companies. So we scout externally, we have a lot of venture capital partners, we come to conferences like DPW to make sure that we have good reference on new companies that are also emerging, and then we start meeting with companies, right, after we know what we want. And at this point, I think it goes back to my earlier comment, right? We do the first meetings, we understand that there's a viable solution here, that technology works, that they have traction with other customers, or that we want to co-develop with them a new solution that we're seeing as a white space for us. And we start to work internally with our stakeholders to really get them engaged and understand now which use cases with even within the solution we want to try and test out, right? So we do that first round of filtering and then bring it to our business stakeholders and transformation leaders as well to meet with the companies. And once there's a decision to pilot, then we go through the corporate, let's call it red tape, that we need to do in order to get a pilot up and running.